Scholars, I have a lot to teach you and not very much time today, so let's get started. The executive branch is the part of the government that carries out the law. As you can see, it is centered at the White House, and the president is in charge of the executive branch. We elect a president every 4 years, and with him comes the vice president. The president then gets to choose his cabinet. The current president is Donald Trump, and our vice president is Mike Pence. He presides over the Senate, and if there's a 50-50 tie in the Senate, Mike Pence gets to make the tie breaking vote. Now, the cabinet is what the president gets to choose to be his advisors. They are experts in different areas, and so when he needs advice on certain things, he goes to his cabinet. The job of the president is too big for one person to only use basically their own brain. They need a lot of people giving him good advice, and these are the experts. The president is also in charge of federal law enforcement, like CIA, FBI. The federal marshals are in charge of the prisons. Now, Secret Service, the gold star at the bottom, they are the official security guards for the president and the vice president, and even the ex presidents and their families. They're the ones who walk around with sunglasses and suits, and they look all serious around the president. They're also in charge of making sure that there's no counterfeit money out there. The president is also in charge of armed services like Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and the Coast Guard. The president is allowed to send troops into battle, but the president cannot declare war. Only Congress can declare war. But the president can send them into conflict, like send them into a battle or something like that. Now, here are some things that the president can do. Of course, control federal law enforcement, but he can also negotiate treaties with other countries. He can make federal judges, and if somebody is convicted of a crime, the president has the authority to pardon them. That means set them free from jail. Now, the president only does this if somebody has completely turned their lives around and they're not a danger to society anymore. So if somebody has committed 20 murders, the president's not going to set them free. But it does happen sometimes, not a lot, but sometimes. The president can sign or veto a bill into law. So if the president doesn't like the bill, he can veto it, meaning it cannot become a bill. And also same with budgets. The president can make Congress meet and he can send troops in for battle, as we know. This is what you need to be president. You have to be born in the United States. That's what natural born citizen means. You have to be at least 35 years old, and you have to have lived here in the US for the last 14 years. Then you can run for president and get elected. You still have to be elected, of course. Now, if you're president, you get to live in the White House and you get all of your needs for free while you're president. You get your free food and it gets cooked for you, and they do your laundry and everything. And that's because your job is so big and important, you don't have time to do any of those things. You get $400,000 per year while you're president, 207,000 when you are retired, and you get free security. You can see the Secret Service there. You get to travel for free on your own airplane called Air Force One, or for short trips on your own private helicopter called Marine One. Now, if you're president, you can veto the laws, but remember, if you do something wrong, if the president breaks the law, the president can be impeached before their 4 year term is up. Let me show you what you're going to do for your activity. We're going to do thumbs up and thumbs down for different statements. Thumbs up means it's a true statement. Thumbs down means it's a false statement. There's about 15 questions there. When you're done and you turn it in, please make sure you click to see your score. You can see right here, view score. Everybody stay safe and keep learning. Bye-bye.